Welcome to Inside Carbondale. This is the podcast that brings you the latest information about projects and events going on in Carbondale. I'm Amy Fox, the Public Relations Officer for the City of Carbondale, and I'm joined by Carbondale Deputy Police Chief Stan Reno. Today we're talking about the resolution City Council passed to allow open containers in the downtown area during the Eclipse weekend. Now, this is something brand new for the city, so we're going to try to break it all down for our listeners today. Stan, under the city's current code, open containers of alcohol are not allowed outside of any licensed liquor establishment unless they have a special license for a beer garden or a cafe area. What does this new resolution mean for Eclipse goers?
The new resolution that our city council passed a few months back gives the opportunity for people coming to Carbondale or going to the downtown area to leave the licensed establishments with open alcohol. So if you're inside one of the local restaurants or one of the bars or anywhere downtown, as long as you have the alcohol in the specified container, then they can leave the business or the restaurant.
Why did the city feel it was necessary to adopt a resolution like this one? Like I said, it is brand new and something that's never been done before.
Well, the city was really looking at different opportunities and ways to attract people to the downtown. And the Eclipse, of course, is such a big event, and it's a unique opportunity to try this out, to see how successful we could be with it. And so after a lot of discussion and a lot of input from a lot of different sources, decided that this would be a good opportunity to specify a specific area, lay down some specific rules, and give it a shot to see how it would work out.
When will this resolution go into effect?
It goes into effect at 11 o'clock a.m. on Friday, the 18th of August. So at 11 o'clock on Friday on the 18th, once you go downtown to one of the businesses or restaurants again, you will be able to leave and walk within the specified area with open alcohol.
What is that specified alcohol zone?
So it's pretty much a square area that from the east and the west goes between Washington Street and University Avenue, and from the north and the south from Jackson Street down to Mill Street.
How will people know if they're staying in the right area? Will you have fencing up, signage?
Won't have any fencing up, but we will have signs, and it is somewhat of a large area, so there won't be signs everywhere. But we will have a number of officers that are downtown assigned to the downtown area, and they will be out on foot patrols. And then we have a number of volunteers as well. So there will be a number of people to look to ask questions and to provide information and just to educate on everyone what the resolution allows for during the weekend.
It's important to note that drinks must be in plastic cups. That means no glass bottles or aluminum cans. Are people allowed to bring their own coolers or outside beverages like they do for sunset concerts?
No, the resolution does not allow for that, so you're not allowed to bring in a cooler, as you said. The alcohol must be purchased from one of the downtown businesses or restaurants, and as long as that's the case and it's in a plastic container, then it can be carried. But aluminum cans or aluminum containers and glass containers are not allowed.
Are there any systems in place to make sure only people of legal drinking age are being served alcohol?
Yes, the businesses and restaurants are being provided wristbands by the city, and the wristbands will designate if you're over the age or you're 21 or older. And so it's not required that you have the wristband. It's a voluntary practice that we're trying to put in place. But if you're going to be carrying alcohol, it's a good idea to go ahead and get the wristband where it clearly indicates that you're of age. And if any of our officers happen to question whether or not you're 21 or not, the wristband will clearly indicate you are.
But I do want to point out, if you are under the age of 21 and still want to be in the downtown area, you're still free to walk around that area.
Absolutely. Everyone's welcome to the downtown area during the Eclipse weekend. It's just specific to if you want to consume alcohol, then of course you must be 21 or older.
And this is a new experience for everyone involved. What do you hope the reaction is from Eclipse goers, both near and far?
It's the hope of the city and not only the city employees, but the city as a whole, that everyone comes and enjoys the weekend and enjoys this opportunity to be downtown and to go and patronize the businesses and the restaurants and be able to walk around and see the different activities that are planned and consume alcohol if you like to during that time. We have the downtown concerts, we have the music and the different vendor areas and things that will all be very unique to that weekend.
What is your biggest message for people who are planning to participate in all the Eclipse activities, especially around this alcohol zone?
Well, we want everyone to have a good time, of course, but at the same time, we want to make sure everyone's safe and that everyone is following the rules. And our ultimate goal for the weekend is voluntary compliance. That's why we want to educate on everyone what the rules allow and what they don't allow for. But overall, it's just for everyone to come and enjoy Carbondale and all the things that it has to offer and to be safe.
And if people would like more information about this alcohol zone and some of the activities going on in the greater downtown area during Eclipse weekend, is there a good resource, a good place for them to go?
Yeah, absolutely. The Eclipse, Carbondale Eclipse website is the best place. There's a map on there that clearly shows the designated area for carrying around alcohol. You can always call the police department if you need to. Please call the non-emergency line, 457-3200, and you'll be able to ask any questions you have there. But the website is really the best source. There's a lot of information that's laid out very nicely that clearly outlines everything that's going on.
There's a nice interactive map on there that shows you all of the different restaurants and licensed liquor establishments, as well as that clearly defined map. So it's really easy for people who are from here and then also visitors who aren't very familiar.
Yeah, absolutely.
And is there anything else, Stan, you'd like to add maybe I forgot to mention?
Well, I think that this is new and different and somewhat of a departure from our practices in the past as it relates to having alcohol in the downtown area. But we're optimistic that this will be successful and that people will be able to come down and enjoy that option if they want to, and that it'll be a great, safe weekend for everyone involved.
And once again, you said this starts on Friday, August 18th at 11 a.m. When does this end?
It goes from 11 a.m. To 11 p.m. That's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So the 18th, 19th, 20th, and 21st from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. That's when this resolution allows for the open alcohol in this downtown area.
And I'm assuming after the Eclipse there will be some reconvening and evaluation on how effective this resolution was?
Sure. On behalf of the police department, we'll certainly provide some feedback to the city leaders on how the weekend went, and we'll be hopefully happy to tell them that everything was successful and with few problems. So, and if there are things that we need to change or we need to address to make it more successful, then we'll certainly provide that feedback as well.
Great. Lots of important information on a very popular topic come Eclipse weekend.
Sure, absolutely.
Well, thanks so much for joining us, Stan, and we hope you'll join us next time for another episode of Inside Carbondale. Have a great day. If you have feedback or have ideas for future podcasts, feel free to email me at afox@explorecarbondale.com.